Mr. Fanto, do you have something ready for me?
Mr. Tonga.
Oh, Mr. Tonga's ready. That's lovely. Come on up, sir. Mr. Tonga, did you get a chance to watch a movie today? Did you get a chance to watch a movie?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of that? Is that your mom with you?
Yeah.
Did your mom get to see that movie?
No.
Oh, your mom didn't get to see that? I'm sure she'd be very proud of you, wouldn't she?
No.
Disgusting how you behaved on that video.
Whew. You can literally feel the judge's disappointment cut through the courtroom air like a knife. This wasn't just a legal case. This was personal accountability on trial. And when the judge asks, "Was that your mom?" it hits harder because this isn't about law anymore. It's about shame, about respect, about growing the hell up.
It'd be 12 months. And Mr. Tonga, before you threw your hissy fit and then stormed out of the virtual courtroom and then logged back in and began cussing and spewing vulgarities at my Zoom clerk, before that happened, I was trying to explain to you that the reason that you go down to probation is to determine if you need anything. I don't know. It could be non-reporting. I know you don't have a record, but I don't know anything about you. So the goal is to send you down there, they talk with you, and then they make a recommendation. You get to speak with your attorney about it. I get to review it. And then I decide on what I think is an appropriate sentence, if anything. I mean, I will tell you that if I would have seen how you were behaving down there before you were excused for the day, you would have done jail time. You would have been held in contempt of court, and I would have put you in jail for at least 10 days.
Prejudice, this part. This part is why courtroom behavior matters. Mr. Tonga had a virtual tantrum, cursed out a Zoom clerk, and now he's facing a judge who won't tolerate that nonsense. These aren't schoolyard antics. When you disrespect court officials, even online, you're risking real consequences like contempt and time.
Like, I don't know where you come from. How old are you?
21.
Okay, you're young, you're immature, incredibly immature. You need to learn how to behave appropriately in adult settings. This isn't 8th grade. This isn't your senior year of high school. You're in a courtroom, sir, and I'm not going to tolerate it at all. You're not special here. And when you meet with the probation department, if they come to me and they tell me that you're disruptive down there or vulgar down there, because I see you have a different persona when you're in a courtroom, right? You didn't come in here and talk to me that way. You got a little mouthy, but you certainly didn't behave like that in here, did you? No, you didn't. But you didn't have a problem behaving that way with clerks. If you act that way with my probation officers, I will give you jail. You could do 90 days in jail, and you can withdraw your plea. You're going to treat the people in this building with respect.
That's fine.
They didn't get you here. You got you here.
This is the judge laying down the law. Not just the legal one, but the life one. You're not in 8th grade, she says. And you can hear the gravity in her voice. What she's doing here isn't just punitive, it's corrective. She's giving him a shot, but it's his last warning. Like later than...
Did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's this advice of rights form. Did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Fanto about all of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign and date that form? You have to speak up a bit for my court reporter. Were you in the city of Taylor on November 20th of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you in a vehicle at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you a passenger in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you drinking in the vehicle?
No, ma'am.
You have open intoxicants in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you were in possession of those? Mr. Fanto, have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given.
What stands out here is how the judge draws a line. It's not just about how you act in front of her. It's how you treat everyone in that courthouse, clerks, officers, probation staff. Respect doesn't start and stop at the bench. It's all or nothing. That's a lesson in both law and life.
You're going to be referred down to the probation department for them to do the pre-sentence investigation, okay? And then
Okay.
after that, you'll get a court date. You're going to hear from them within the next week in the mail. If you don't get anything in the mail, Mr. Tonga, you have to call up to the court. It's your responsibility to make sure you make it to that interview.
Okay.
So you call and ask for probation. I mean, in the event that it's lost, Until then, I know I gave you bond conditions, and in your little temper tantrum that you threw, you were very upset and you said, well, I'm not gonna comply with these terms. You will comply with them because you don't want to see me. We got off on a bad foot. I'm taking your plea. I'm not holding it against you, but I'm letting you know you will comply with the terms of my bond. You'll do what you're supposed to do and follow.
You can tell the judge is being firm but fair. She's not punishing Mr. Tonga for his past, but she is making it crystal clear. Any more nonsense and she will come down hard. This is the line between second chances and last chances.
Okay. All right, we're back on the record from January and cause number 2021 CR 0667, State of Texas versus Jeremy Michael Tapia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Kim
Defense?
Gonzalez for defense.
And are you Mr. Tapia?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so when was the UA completed?
This morning, Judge.
This morning?
This morning.
You know me so well. All right, the court found 9 true, and the state was requesting a termination unsatisfactorily. And I believe probation, you were in agreement with termination. Is there anything either party wishes to state?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, just that he took your admonishments very seriously. He's working very hard to make sure that he came back in compliance, and I'm very proud of the job that he's doing right now, Judge.
All right, the court will deny the motion and terminate unsat. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, may we be excused?
All right, we can go off the record. So, Mr. Tapia,
Yes.
you need to make sure you do better because otherwise you could end up in a court. Don't get happy because you're not going to prison or anything of that nature. Continue on with what you've been doing to remain clean and sober.
Yes, for my
And
daughter.
even though you're no longer on probation here, if there's ever an issue that pops up or you're trying to get services for treatment and they're not giving you the treatment or you are lost, you can always come back in the 187. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court and being clean and sober.
Appreciate it.
Now this contrast is chef's kiss. Jeremy Tapia shows us the flip side of the system. Someone who listened, complied, and earned the court's respect. The judge literally thanks him for dressing right and staying sober. That's not justice served. That's growth acknowledged. And it shows that not every courtroom story ends in tragedy. Sometimes people turn it around.
To be referred down to the probation department for them to do the pre-sentence investigation, okay? And then
Okay.
after that, you'll get a court date. You're gonna hear from them within the next week in the mail. If you don't get anything in the mail, Mr. Tonga, you have to call up the court. It's your responsibility to make sure you make it to that interview.
Okay.
So you call and ask for probation. I mean, in the event that it's lost. Until then,